expecting a Black Orc lineup, things like that. So what do we have in here for red SirEx?
Alright, Sal being his crazy awesome self, bringing 3 units of Feral Manticores, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Vanilla Chaos Chosen, which are very strong, but incredibly overpriced, so we'll see. We have 1 unit of Aspiring Champions, 1 unit of Chaos Knights with Lances, as well as Sartorial the Everwatcher leading the charge, with actually some spells now that now that the lore of metal is slightly better. We have Metal Shifting, which is a AoE, which is a across the map buff to armor piercing. We have Searing Dew, Plague of Rust, Gehenna's Golden Hounds, Glittering Robe, Scroll of Shielding, Scroll of Power, Stand or Die. So lots of stuff on it.
You know, I gotta say, SirEx, my favorite spell from Metal is still the Glittering Robes. It's still, I think, is one of the most fantastic spells out there. It really saddened me to see it not used before. I'm glad to see it used right now. That 30 armor is not the greatest thing in the... I mean, it's good, but it's not the greatest. But it's also that leadership bonus that it gives the Chaos Forces that is so freaking massive as far as things go.
The End Overcast becomes an AoE, which is pretty great.
Yeah. Exactly that. Now we do have the Vampire Counts coming out of Pippington here. He's got a very standard Vampire Counts army, all the tools that you need to defeat just about any opponent here. So he's got 2 units of Blood Knights coming around on that right-hand side, 2 units of Cairn Rays in the front line, a single unit of Graveguard going to hold that center down, 3 units of Cryptor is going to do the damage from the back line, and then we have 2 units of Skeleton Spearmen, just in case those Manticores try to do something cheeky and down in the mix of things. We're also going to see Vlad von Karstein just strutting, man, strutting his stuff up all the way up to the battlefield. Vlad the Dad looking pretty damn good. Oop, he just ran into a tree. That's unfortunate. You gotta watch where you're going, Vlad. He is going to be bringing, it looks like, a El Sif Raised Dead, as well as the Invocation of Nehek and the Blood Drinker for some extra hit point regen. Is there anything else for these Vampire Counts outside of that Mortis Engine? I believe there is, guys. I don't believe there is.
Also, these Chaos Knights are pretty hidden, so I'm assuming he wants to bait the vampires for a rear charge and then rear charge them downhill.
Oh yeah, and also, you know, a good idea oftentimes with Chaos is to keep those Chaos Knights until the very, very end of the battle, where they're extremely efficient to take down the enemy. The lines have met right now, so Rex, it looks like we're going to have a better position here for Salsicha to start out with, as he does and manage to maybe get a flank down here. We have the Cryptors engaging now with the Chosen on the right-hand side. Yeah, they really are. That Mortis Engine is going down, SirEx, fast, too.
Oh my god, and here come the Blood Knights charging right into the main lines, trying to get into those big guys, but again, his own men are blocking that. And those Chaos Knights are coming in for a counter charge.
They are too. Invocation of the Heck, by the way, has been cast by Pippington. Is my name right here. Now here come the Chaos Knights. There's the counter charge. As SirEx has said, we've got some reserves, by the way, here for Pippington. Not sure if the reserves are just forgotten there. Some Cryptor is just sticking around. Cairn Rays, by the way, failing miserably in that front line, getting chewed up by those Chosen. The Chosen, by the way, do have Glittering Robe upgraded, and so they are not dying very fast at all. Glittering Robe actually absolutely everywhere, as it was overcast on the entirety of the Chaos Forces, and a very good use of that particular spell.
Indeed. And Sartorial is doing some pretty good work, but those Blood Knights scared off that main line. But again, that Mortis Engine really needs to go down. It took a lot of damage, but it's healing pretty quickly. And those Chaos Knights with Lances are getting caught by those zombies that are just summoned. Not good. Yeah, that's not good at all here now, but they have Glittering Robes still. They still, you know, not that it really helps against these zombies. Here. They want to get out of there. They want to cycle charge. So Thoriel, the Ever-Watching, is going to be watching from a distance for a little bit. Does cast that Scroll of Shield, but Master of Beguilement is on him, so he's going to be much less effective at fighting that Mortis Engine, man. Coming in for another serving a whoop-ass right now as the Manticores just give it out. Indeed. And those Blood Knights are getting tagging right along. They want to save their friend. And the Mortis Engine gets Invocation Heck cast right on it. Lots of heals everywhere. Yeah. Those Manticores surviving a surprisingly long time for all those Blood Knights.
Yeah, they really are too, man. I'm actually extremely surprised at how effectively these Manticores have been able to make sure that Mortis Engine is scared to death, man. Salthoriel, the Ever-Watcher, is going to watch that ass right now, man. He's going to zoom right up on that Mortis Engine, do some real good damage right from the get-go. Some more zombies, by the way, are going to be summoned here behind the Chosen, and the Chosen, despite the fact that they are indeed chosen by the gods, may also be chosen for death here, as they are now not looking as hot as they were in the beginning.
Indeed, and the Chaos Line is starting to really break against this. Like, Sartorial's taking a lot of damage too, while that Mortis Engine, again, it's taking damage, but while it's still alive at all, it's doing a huge AoE damage and heals.
Yeah, man, Sartorial, the Everwatcher, has got to watch his health, man, but that Mortis Engine is got to watch himself as well. The Mortis Engine may end up going down here, despite the fact that everybody and their mother is gathered at a massive, holy shit, Plague of Armor, as well as an Invocation of Nehek going down, all the spells in the world, all the AoE in the world, in that central battle, and honestly, I gotta say, SirEx, this has to favor the Vampire Counts here. This blob is just so damning for the Chaos Forces.
Indeed. And Sartorial, like, while he's doing all this beautiful damage, he's just taking so much damage. And Mortis Engine has healed to max health. Has healed completely. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, I mean, it has healed itself.
Is there only one Manticore left?
Yeah, it looks like there's only one Manticore left. Everybody, no, there's 2 Manticores, one's in the sky. No, 3 Manticores, 1 Manticore, 2 Manticores now. Everybody's running away, though, and I think the Chaos Forces of Salsicha have been defeated rather resoundingly here by Pippington is my name, man. He managed to hold that center so very strong, despite the repeated attempts by Sartorial, the Everwatcher. He's still going for it, man. He's got a hard on for that Mortis Engine. Yeah, it does go down, man. There's a moral victory.
Ah, that's so sad, you know, like, he did exactly what he needed to do. It's just those Chaos Chosen, like, just terrible unit. Terrible overpriced.
You know, if you're going to take Chosen, you might as well take the ones with the great weapons or the halberds because they have a role. Sure. I would say, it's really hard to sell, man. But I will have to admit right now here, SirEx, you know, Chaos Chosen overall, I do think are still overpriced, but I have measures of success when taking great weapon varieties.
I agree.
Never in all of my experience playing Chaos Chosen, I have never had success with more than a single unit of regular Chosen.
Yep.
Because it's an anvil unit that just doesn't hammer enough, man. It's unfortunate.
I maybe take one of them against an Empire Force, just hold my middle.
Yes, yes. For holding, you know, especially maybe against a unit of great swords, but even great swords chew them apart, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's... it's a hard bet, guys. Salsicha, of course, plays a lot more Chaos than I would imagine either you or me do, SirEx. Yeah. So he probably has a plan of some sort, but I do think that maybe great weapons would have been the choice here.
Indeed. Or just even regular Chaos Warriors to bring double that number.
Exactly. Yeah, that could have very well been the choice. And also, I mean, looking at what was being brought here by the Vampire Count's forces, he might not have gone wrong with the likes of Forsaken. Yeah,
but the thing is, like, everyone expects Forsaken, and everyone knows... that we're not going to see Forsaken because Sal is so crazy, so he countered his idea, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he countered himself right there, maybe, man.
Exactly.
All right, guys, this is the overlay up.
Sorry.
Oh, no, shoot,